Today we're going to be discussing how the media glamorizes teen pregnancy. Recent data suggests that teen pregnancy is at a two-decade low, according to the website Center for Disease Control and Prevention 2011. Teen pregnancy is not an issue that should soon be ignored. In an effort to reach teen girls about pregnancy and its consequences, MTV has created a documentary reality show, 16 and Pregnant, Later Teen Mom. Despite MTV's best efforts, 16 and Pregnant series has recently inspired controversy. While the show has won praise in the entertainment community, some critics think MTV is glamorizing teen pregnancy. The struggles that teenage girls will go through if they get pregnant, and they have to make the decision if they're going to keep the baby, abort, or adopt out to somebody, is a lifelong decision that these teens are going to have to live with for the rest of their lives. As parents, we need to inform our kids about having baby and turn the TV off when these reality shows come on. Today we'll look at several different reasons our youth need to stop watching these reality shows about teen motherhood and pregnancy. Let's begin by looking at how the media sugarcoats teen pregnancy. The young mothers on the show, 16 and Pregnant, became famous for making unplanned detours to parenthood and inviting cameras along for the ride. Though MTV recruited these girls to be cautionary tales, the network has turned them into success stories, TV stars, and cover girls, gainfully employed just for being themselves. Our youth is watching this and seeing how these teens have become successful just by having babies. The U.S. Department of Health and Human Services website reports teenage pregnancy affects approximately 750,000 teen girls ages 15 to 19 every year. That's roughly equivalent to 1 in 3 teenage girls becoming pregnant. According to Desiree Domenico and Karen H. Jones in the article Adolescent Pregnancy in America, Causes and Response, Volume 30, page 1, adolescent pregnancy include medical health complications, less schooling, higher dropout rates, lower career aspirations, and a life encircled by poverty, not being famous. Keep in mind, there are people out there who do think that these reality shows do not glorify teen pregnancy, rather show the real life circumstances in which these girls are dealing with being pregnant and motherhood. According to Aspen Journal of Ideas, the September-October 2014 issue states, rather than glamorizing the lives of young women, the show triggers conversation in social media between teens. It does not glamorize teen pregnancy, and the show has instead been linked to a surprising and unprecedented decline. According to the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services website, the teen pregnancy birth rate has been on a slow decline since 1990. There has not been an extreme drop in the decline since the show has aired. Still, teen birth rates are higher than any other developed country, such as Canada or the United Kingdom, in the U.S. On Dr. Phil's website, it shows a story about a young girl, Kayla. I think she was 15. She got pregnant just so in hopes someday she could be famous. When she found out she was pregnant, she applied to be on the show, but did not land the role. 9 months after being a mother, she gave custody of her 9-month-old to her own mother. So what different things as parents can we do to ensure our children are making the right decision? Parents, we need to communicate to our kids so they can understand the way media works. Talk about how far from the truth these reality shows really are. We need to start by looking into what our teens are watching, reading, looking at. Explain that these shows are made for entertainment and that they glorify every aspect of these teens' lives. They don't talk about the choices that they are making now after they've had these kids. Farah on show 16 and Pregnant, she's now a teen mom on Teen Mom. she has started doing pornography to celebrate her body. Amber has a 5-year jail sentence for drug possession and failure to appear in court. These were both reported on the website Wikipedia. Another productive topic to be talking to your teen about is their chance of getting on this show. The website Girls 16 and Pregnant, researched by The Number, reports in the last 5 years, only 47 girls have been on this show, and 27% of them being in the southern states. So encourage your teen to turn the TV off and go do something productive. The solutions of talking to your kids will not happen in one day. We need to be proactive and talk to our children early. One girl, Francesca, she's 15, she lives in Arizona. She said, although I'm choosing to stay abstinent until I'm married, some others around here, we do wonder. We have questions that we get grounded for asking at home. And our questions will never be answered. And that drives some of us crazy. That's why some of us teens go off and have sex. Because it's something that they need to know. They need to have their questions answered. The statement above shows that it's very beneficial for kids to feel that they can have an open relationship with their parents and that they can come to them with any questions that they may have. Is there any questions today?
At what age do you think you should start talking about the realities of teen pregnancy with your child?
I would say probably preteen, just because they're going to be starting to go through puberty and their bodies are going to be changing and they're going to be going through different hormonal things that they're going to wonder about. So the earlier that you talk to them, the better. I mean, obviously not a 5-year-old, but
right.
I'd say 8, 9, 10. Mm-hmm. So here are some tips that you can help your kid get through the teen years and work on having a close relationship with them. Talk with your children early and often. Know what your kids are watching, listening to, and reading. Help your teen or child have more attractive options for their future than an early pregnancy and early parenthood. Discourage early, frequent, and steady dating. Strive for a relationship that is warm and affectionate, and firm in discipline and rich in communication. Above all, turn off the stinking reality.